What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, in every direction, no salt water. We're 100 miles away from any of that. We are getting ready for 2025 deer season. We're out here scouting around. I'm gonna show you what I've got so far. I got a few spots that we put trail cameras out on. We'll get the shade right here because I'm hot. Whew, and out of breath. We got a nice little surprise when we showed up to the WMA that I like to hunt here close by the house. Well, this is not what you want to see when you pull up to your hunting spot. I had a really great hunt here last year and was looking forward to getting out here this year, but as you can see, some things have changed. They have select cut, clear cut, man, 80% of it, it feels like anyway. A lot of the spots that I'm used to hunting, turkey hunting and deer hunting, it was wrecked. Hopefully this wind's not too bad. I don't even turn around, so maybe that wind noise will be knocked down. But we went and looked around. I say we, it's just me today. Went and looked around and I did some driving. I spent quite a few hours and you'll see what I found, but we started from scratch. So this whole season, start to finish, is brand new. Hunting spots I've never been in. Found some decent sign. One spot what looked like old sign, but it looked like there was some fresh tracks through the area, so we'll see what that looks like. And I found one spot just absolutely ripped to pieces. You'll see that a little later. All right, so I think I might have found what I'm looking for here. I started noticing a transition. As you can see over there, we got a lot of pine trees. It's mostly a pine thicket. And then as you look over here, it's mostly oaks. That's the stuff that I'm looking for. And I even think I see an old scrape from last year. I might be wrong, but right in there, I think I see a scrape. So we're starting to figure out, put the pieces together in this little area. If you notice, there's a good little trail and an opening through here. So I'm just gonna follow it through here and see what it looks like. If it opens up and I find even more sign, I'm definitely putting a camera somewhere in here. This looks pretty promising though. All right, yeah, y'all, we're definitely getting into some better sign. That is absolutely a scrape from last year, and that makes me feel a lot better about this spot. So I'm gonna start looking around for a funnel where all this blowdown is naturally trying to funnel these deer through a certain area, so I can get a good look at what's coming through. All right, so got our first camera hung up. I went ahead and walked down all through there, and this place actually looked to be the best as far as funneling through. So we got this trail. Might be hard for you to see. There are fresh deer tracks, but you can see them right there and there, coming through to this little licking branch right here. There's a deer trail that goes right through there. And then there is the one that obviously goes past where I walk through. And some that come up through here, which I wouldn't be able to catch on my camera. I don't know if you can tell, but you see how the pine straw is disturbed a lot more right through there. That's what you want to see if you're looking for fresh deer tracks. You see how it looks different than over there. Hopefully you can see it. That's what we want. So we got one camera put up and we're gonna go look for, we got one camera put up. We got one more we're gonna go put out and see if there's any other areas that we wanna watch. All right, y'all are gonna have to help me out with this. Something has absolutely decimated this tree. Look at that. Is that from rubbing? I mean, he was getting after it. This thing is tore all to pieces. Looks like there's another tree over there I'm gonna go look at, but I'm putting the camera up because I have no idea. That looks like that what he did. He absolutely just hammered this tree. I mean, it's broken all to pieces. Look at that. Good grief, have mercy. Yeah. Let's get the camera. Wow. I mean, it's shredded all the way to over here. Look at that. That's awesome. I don't know what that is. I hope that's a deer. Oh yeah. And a fresh scrape right here under this pine tree. Ooh. Look at that. I see more of it. What is that? Look at this. There's another tree that's just mangled down. Another scrape that's being hit. Oh yeah. And y'all, sorry for the sun. We are in one of them transition zones. So down there, hopefully you can see it. There's, I don't even know what you call that. Just an open area with a bunch of undergrowth growing up. And we're in here in these pines, nice and shaded. One of those transition areas like I was talking about earlier. I'm pretty sure I see another tree over here shredded down. I mean, just beat the snot. Those other trees were. Where did I see that tree? I don't know, I lost it. Doesn't matter. This place is absolutely getting the camera over it because I want to see what was doing that. That's awesome. And kind of creepy. I'm hoping that's a deer. I've never seen a deer do that to a shrub before, but he liked it. It got good to him. All right, I'm still back. This deer broke all this stuff up, and I'm sure that it's a buck now. Because look at that pine, or that sapling that's rubbed up really well. Definitely a buck. That's a first for me. I've never seen that before. But I'm hanging a camera in here and I'm getting out. I can't wait to see what shows up on this. Hey, so I just got back and got those sweaty clothes changed. It was a little warm after that sun come up and started beating down on me. Nonetheless, I am going to show you a hunt from Kansas from 2022 or 3. The last time I went out there, it was 3 of us. It was me, my buddy Dalton, and Bob. Bob didn't get one the year that me and Dalton tagged, but he did get one the year before. I do plan on throwing that picture at the very end of this hunt. Me and Dalton shot some mid 140s bucks this year, and the one that you're about to see me take is this deer right here. That's a really just brute of an animal, mainframe 10 with some trash on him. He was just in the mid lower 140s, I believe, and very, very blessed to take a deer like that. Not gonna sit here and ramble on, so let's get to the hunt. one of the biggest deer in my life. I'm only called Tank. We can thank my wife for naming the deer we have here this year. I don't normally name deer, but she named them. And this deer lived up to his name. And you hear it all the time on these shows, praise to God, but I don't know a more accurate thing to do at a time like this other than send praise to God and thank Him for the things that we get to do like this, and to thank Him for all the many blessings and the rights that we have. And I think that that's appropriate. It's more than appropriate. It's deserved. It's required by us to thank God for the things that we have. It's hard to talk at a time like this. You're shaking up. You're so shaken up. Very, very thankful for everybody that helps make this happen, especially my wife. I hate being here in Kansas without her, and she hates me being here in Kansas without her. But I can't say enough how thankful and blessed I am. My buddy Dalton shot one yesterday. I shot one today, and I'm praying my buddy Bobby, as people call him, gets one this afternoon or tomorrow or soon. He deserves it too. He's definitely put in his time. He did shoot a good one here last year though. Anyway, that's a wrap for me for Kansas this year, 2023. Tank's down. Pictures to come. All right, so there you have it. Amazing deer. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, if you would, please, I'd ask that you go over to the channel and give us a like, subscribe, or comment. Just remember, please keep it clean. And I hope you follow me throughout the rest of this year's season. I do plan on mixing as much deer hunting in as I can. I hope that I get a few on the ground before it gets too cold. It doesn't matter. I'm going to hunt the whole bow season anyway. And I'll be toting a bow even during rifle season. I'm going to try to get at least 2 deer down. Looks like we got some potential spots for some good bucks, and it doesn't mean I'm gonna hold out for them. It just means that I'm gonna be watching my cameras while I'm at work as much as I can get away with it. All right, thank y'all.